Well, good morning, everyone. I was backstage here listening to all the challenges and responses there from the different chapters. How many know what the new Air Force motto is? Okay, just deployed. We talked about it at Corona, and it was probably the most spirited discussion we had at Corona. And it started with the process of how AETC ran the process of how we got all the inputs from across the Air Force and outside the Air Force. Started with some 800 plus ideas, necked it down, did surveys inside and outside the Air Force, peer groups, anti-peer groups, and so forth. It boiled it all down to like 8, and then quickly in the conversation boiled down to 2. And the flavor in the room went kind of ebbed back and forth between those two, and we ended up with both. We couldn't jettison either one, because we both aim high, talks about the vision, where we're going as an Air Force, and then fly, fight, win kind of brings it to closure. And neither one are domain specific, so we can fly in cyber or we can fly in space, and we can certainly fight and win in those domains. And so in the spirit of challenge and response, which it lends itself to that, I can say aim high. Langley, you're ahead of your time. Very good. You picked up on that right away. And it doesn't have to be your local Logie challenge and response, but certainly is the bigger Air Force challenge and response, if you will. So this may be the first conference that we did it at. So Logie's, again, setting the pace for the rest of the Air Force.